we organizations here, as this leaflet says, should take up positions. And it is time that we took up positions, gave our opinions, gave our solutions, gave our mind to the matters which are in issue, which are controversial. The others may not need all that contribution of opinion, but we need to discuss this openly and also conscientiously. Yes, I think I have finished dealing with that matter. False propaganda, we need to meet false propaganda. The best way to meet false propaganda is to encourage more and more people from here and other countries who have not visited Sri Lanka after the war to come in and see how we are doing. Thank you. Did I not answer anything that you raised? Did I not answer? Sorry?
That's right. Thank you.
My name is Chandra Kumaran, but most of the people knows me as Chandra. My real concern is the media, because whatever you try to do in Sri Lanka, is different stories are given out in Canada by the media. And so how to overcome that? We need the assistance from Sri Lanka to the Ministry of Official Language to help us to translate certain items when we need to put it out, and also give some open propaganda materials. For example, the event which is going to take place tomorrow, they are going to do a protest. But the event what is going to take place tomorrow is officially announced where it is going to take place. But there's another circular came out that they are going to do an event on 27th. But they are never given out any location of the event, and they say it is, they have got the approval of the Canadian government to do the event. So these are the things which we have to take it to the mainstream media, because when we talk among ourselves, it is not going to the mainstream Canadians to know what is happening. So we have to take it to the mainstream Canadians and explain to them these are what is happening in the country and how it is misinterpreted and things are coming out. So I will ask the Honorable Minister whether you can help us do some translation for us from Tamil to English and English into Tamil to publicize in a media, and also you should have set up a media or something, news release, so that it can go out to the people who are living in Canada, UK, everything, actually what is happening. For example, when we told about this land, I was in Sri Lanka twice, and we heard about the famous Attorney General, Mr. Siva Pasupati. He has farmland in Kilnochi, and his farmland was distributed by LTT to different people. And when he came back to Kilnochi, the lands are occupied by different people given out LTT. So he has to fight back to get the land. And even personally it affected me also. When I went home, somebody has built a house in my land. Right? So I had to fight out, and I won it. Why? There was system where they help the people to achieve. Most of the people even here, they're complaining that their lands are taken over by somebody, but they can't do anything. I said, don't worry, go there and go by the system, you will achieve it. And when he came to the land, there's a sip called Desa Valame. Desa Valame means anybody born in Sri Lanka, in Jaffna, they have the right to buy or sell land in northern province. That is what he called the Desa Valama Act. That is not taken off. No government can take it off. So nobody should worry about their land, which they have it in Jaffna. The land belongs to them. And also the other issue which was mentioned, which I got the Councillor General to go public, was a pension issue. And that was sorted out because we don't have the same media facilities like the other people. We don't have financially, we can't afford to run a media. So I need Honorable Minister to set up something so that we have a media in foreign countries so that we can tell really what is happening and the facts. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for your comments, and you have made my task easier. Well, you are my witness. When you have given evidence yourself, I don't need to further address court or bring secondary evidence. We have primary evidence. So, in any event, you can go to courts regarding any land title or possessory rights, which is not barred by anyone. And all laws are intact, land laws are. And you can even ask for legal aid if you are too poor to litigate. That is available too. So, the question of propaganda is propaganda and campaigns will necessarily have to relate to a factual ground situation. The moment it is divorced from the factual ground situation, propaganda begins to die. That's my experience, that's what I have witnessed in the world around us. But we can't be complacent saying so. We need to counter the propaganda, not with propaganda, but with facts and the truth, for which we will invite people to see and of course release in our webs what we are doing. Particularly there are several webs including from my ministry about the work we are undertaking, and we expect of course the webs to be looked at by everybody and anybody interested. But I see also your point of view that there is the need for a release with authority, media release, which can go into the mainstream papers and which could be readable by the populace. Yes, for this I have already discussed with the High Commission when I was in Ottawa. Firstly, to get a combined, coordinated and collated news release from the Information Department, which is sober, and then release it to the international media and to the High Commission officers or the embassies in the different parts of the country, where the embassies have to of course get them into the mainstream. Regarding any proposal for a radio station or a television station, I don't think our country and the government is rich enough to be able to run such things. So therefore we will have to be content with whatever is the maximum possible. But if there is a private sector participation, government might not hesitate either. Private sector participation in setting up a channel or a radio broadcasting station for facts and truths. And we must not do the mistake of engaging in counter propaganda. We must not be seen as doing counter propaganda. Let others do the propaganda. We will meet propaganda with facts and truth. That's my view of the matter. Let's see how best we can do. We are a small group here, but we represent many others. And therefore, you come with your own proposals. I suppose we will be able to respond as much as we can within our limitation of resources. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.